This story comes to us from kcrg.com. The city of Toledo said a police officer under investigation for his use of force at a traffic stop has resigned. That's right. He said, you know what? I'm out. I'm gone. Officer Kyle Howe was placed on administrative leave after KCRG TV9 investigative team published a video of an arrest during a traffic stop in March. I will try to find that for you. After reviewing additional videos, which our I-9 investigative team requested through a public record request, the city said the officer's behavior was abhorrent, just like my speech. City Attorney Michael Marquez says the city has reviewed the videos from the perspective of the public trust and dismayed by Mr. Howe's abhorrent behavior in what we believe to be several instances of unnecessary force. His actions and language in these instances do not reflect the values and integrity of the rest of the Toledo Police Department. The city condemns Mr. Howe's behavior in the strongest possible way and has severed ties with him. Severed ties means you're done. And then he resigns. However, the third party hired to investigate the Kyle Howe cleared him of any wrongdoing in 6 different calls for service, including responses condemned by the city of Toledo. Jay Thomas, who is the principal of Workforce Solutions, said Howe engaged in legitimate and lawful conduct relating to his duties and made truthful statements. He also said the body-worn and patrol car cameras used by the Toledo Police Department are unreliable and not able to record police activities in their preliminary report. And they give a report here. You can read it if you click the link below. I'm not going to read it to you. I don't know. It may be boring for me to read that word for word. But Thomas said in many of these instances, the in-car camera system was not operational, and the body cameras currently in use by Toledo Police Department are easily knocked off and do not capture all aspects of the event. That's why we have cop watchers. That's why we have First Amendment auditors, because our cameras don't get knocked off. Our cameras aren't non-operational. When we hit record, it records the entire incident, the entire interaction, the entire everything. Now, according to previous TV9 reporting, the city of Toledo paid several thousands of taxpayer dollars for Workforce Solutions to investigate Kyle Howe. John Thomas, who is the principal of Workforce Solutions, is also the chief of police for a different police department in the same county and is a former police union official. Officer Howe resigned before the preliminary investigation report was published, which means he gets to keep his licenses and benefits. That's why they resign. They get to keep their state certification and their retirement benefits. I mean, I guess they should keep their retirement benefits. They paid into them. But their certification, pull it. He is also eligible to work for another law enforcement agency and is not required to alert anyone who wants to hire him to his behavior. He can be a dick and just, if he is about to get fired, resign, go to another police department, not talk about it, and get hired. They say how that works in Louisiana. Or no, this is Ohio. That's another story. Amber Navarro, it's early. Amber Navarro, who lives in Tama County, said Officer Howe threw her to the ground while responding to a domestic call in February of this year. She said she didn't touch the officer, but was charged with assaulting Officer Howe. Navarro said the most frustrating part was her daughter was screaming. So this is pretty much a jacked up cop, a dick, a prick, and he's going from department to department, just kind of moving around like a nomad in the desert, enjoying life, collecting money, and acting up however he wants to.